Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into The Medium by Design. I'm continuing this series of the last 2-month period of going through a major clearing with an upper respiratory infection, the third one of the year. And I left off with the Mother Mary Part 1, Divine Intervention Through Illness. And this one is I ended that video with the Olivia Newton-John leading into this message. Now, this is very interesting because Olivia Newton-John came to me right after she passed. And you can look up that video. It's a few videos back because that happened a few months ago. And the one thing you'll notice in the video that was very difficult is I was grieving extreme. And I mentioned this in the video. It was the 5th take trying to knock that video out for you guys. And she was with me the whole time, and she said that she was ready, that I could do it, just plow through it and put it out. But it was very challenging, and I did not understand the level of grief. Now, why she came in back to back with Mother Mary, you'll see in this message. Spirit does not work in a logical order all the time. You know that saying, God works in mysterious ways? Well, that's how I experience Spirit. You know, I had all these interventions through this upper respiratory experience, and these were not my requests. These are people and beings that came in trying to help me with just from my general prayer of please help me. That was my prayer. Please help me get through this, because I developed something with my heart through this, and I'm still dealing with that, and I'm doing it on my own. I'm trying to heal this. Well, I am healing this naturally. And I am not giving you advice on how to heal anything that you're going through. But if this can add to your medical treatment, then by all means use it. But I'm not giving any medical advice here. I'm just sharing my personal journey through this third upper respiratory experience. So let's get into what Olivia had to share. And just in case you didn't see the other video and you're just on this standalone video, I have the video where she passed. Then I have the Mother Mary one, where Mother Mary references Olivia and tells me to write from her next. So here's what Olivia had to say. I realized that hearing one of my songs was not, and remember, she played that song over and over, If You Love Me, Let Me Be, and that's how she got my attention. That hearing one of my songs was not something you planned on when you are not feeling your best, but I wanted to come to you not only with some light to lift your spirit, but to thank you for getting through that first video you did of my message. I realize you did not fully comprehend how deep our soul connection is, and even though we have never met, we do share this unbreakable bond that you felt so deeply it was hard for you to carry on. But you did. You remain a real trooper. It took a little while for me to get caught up on soul connections and some of the things I did not remember about our spiritual lives and power we had as souls. I did the best I could when I was alive, but as you know, we cross over with new eyes and remember so much that we had left when we agreed to come back. So she's referring to past lives, and she's going to get into her past life and me, our connection together, which I will expand on. I did the best I could when I was alive, but as you know, we cross over with new eyes and remember so much that we left when we agreed to come back. This was the case. I realized that there are many souls I never met that I was connected to on a deep and profound level, hence the number of fans that I had over the years. They are not simply fans. Many souls that knew me and wanted to enjoy our connection again in any way they could. This is not unlike the many souls who follow Jesus, who knew him and want to be close to him again. The only difference is he has not shown up in a physical body, although many of his attributes live through others. That soul tribe is growing more and more by the day. The devotion to Jesus and his way of life is something many of those souls long for and are getting ready to recreate on a daily basis. This long battle that has been going on between dark and light is becoming boring, tired, and a complete waste of time on earth. And she's getting into the big conflict that we see in the earth today. And many of you know what's going on different levels in different areas of society and in different parts of the world. That's not what this video is for, but you know some of what's going on. So there is so much more to live for that both sides realize they are missing out on by constantly fighting. I know you did not expect me to talk on this subject, but when I looked into our past, I realized you really did love me deeply because we really did know each other. You and I go back to the Jesus era. I was part of the original clan. I was Mary Magdalene. Hence this overwhelming feeling you had. We had spent so much time together, and during this life we could not meet. So my passing allowed me to come to you immediately so you can feel my light and hopefully my love again, which I did, but it was almost unbearable. Because I didn't know who she was. I just felt the love. Now it should be easier to see why I had so many fans. The love I carried as Mary Magdalene, came through as clearly and powerfully during my life as Olivia. I was just as committed, loved people deeply, just as deeply, and tried to touch as many people as I could with the love I had in my heart. It is not easy for people to comprehend at this level, and although I know you will share this, don't carry any expectations. There will be those in our tribe, the Jesus tribe, that get it readily. The others will simply pass right over as there is nothing here for them. Not to worry, because ultimately we are all connecting with you simply to be with you and support you on this immense spiritual journey you are on. So she simply came in to clarify why I had the level of grief I had. Now I'll share a little bit more, and you can take this or leave this, but I have many memories of my life with Jesus. It's in some of the Jesus messages that are on my YouTube channel. I have multiple messages from Jesus, and I have more to come because he visited me too through this period of this upper respiratory, and he had some things to say. So I remember my closeness to Jesus. He has come to me countless times during this lifetime and shown me how close we were, our travels, our studies, our conversations, the intimacy we shared as two incredible God-loving beings, right? And then he's even taken it further and shown me, excuse me, other timelines. See what I mean? This is why I haven't been doing videos. I'm still clearing this thing, but I'm much better. So this message from her was to clarify why I had the grief and that she was part of the Jesus clan, which she explained. So, you know, I haven't gone into my relationship with Jesus extensively yet. I'm giving you bits and pieces because even for me, as I'm shown my past lives and my connection to all these people, because of course, Mary Magdalene was one of my best friends too. So, but it helps. The reason I'm sharing this very personal journey with my connections is because these are helping me understand the deep levels of grief that I carry this lifetime. It's helping me release the grief and understand why I feel this way with many, many souls. Being a very old soul is a very double-edged sword. It's yes, you have the wisdom of many timelines and understanding of many concepts that many people today do not have, and a different perception of life. Yeah, that sounds all great on paper, but then there are the memories. And the memories can be great, the wisdom, or, you know, some of these past life energies are really, really difficult. You know, being murdered, persecuted, you know, under authority rule, which is why many of the old souls have a problem with authority, because they know about the manipulations that go on in societies. And of course, the old souls don't want to relive the same energy again. And this may help some of you too. When you feel something inside is really not right with what you're witnessing or what you're involved in your personal life, your soul's trying to bleed through and give you a heads up. That's what the soul is trying to do. That's what this ascension process is. It's the veil falling away so you can be fully connected to your light, your true light, not the program light, not the programs that you got as a child, not the lies of our society, none of that. It's about you feeling and knowing the light that you are and using all the wisdom that comes through you with your soul's light coming from God, of course, coming from Source, and all of these beings that are helping you along the way, the archangels, the living angels, the people that are channeling the light of the universe and helping guide you on your path. This is very profound stuff. And the ego mind will constantly battle and think it knows better. But it doesn't. The mind does not know anything. It just grabs information as its truth, anything that boosts its confidence, and then uses that to create the life and keep going. But when you go deeper, as my soul demands that I go deeper and find deeper answers. And I hope you're getting answers as you watch these videos. I don't want this video to be too long because I have a few more I want to do today and get those ready to upload. So I just want to thank again the subscribers that stayed with me through this kind of, disconnected period as I was going through this, and the new subscribers that came on board. Thank you so much. And I didn't mention in the last video, but I still do sessions. I do these writings for individuals. I do astrology readings. I do a combination of both, and I still offer groups. So I'm still doing spiritual work. This is my 32nd year. It's just amazing that I actually lived this long through the many experiences I've had. And I'm very, very grateful that I understand so much more than the original tribe I came in with, my family tribe, in this timeline. So again, take what resonates to you. If your soul is bringing you confirmation on any of the information on this channel, use it. Use it for your personal evolution to raise you up and help you get through what you're going through. And if you're new to the channel, or even if you're a subscriber, go back and look at the playlists, because there's a wealth of information on this channel. I'm only on here a couple of years already, 2.5 years, whatever it is, but I have to go back and listen to my own messages because I have not integrated every word, every lesson, every piece of wisdom yet. I'm still in process with these downloads, this clarity of wisdom, my own memories, and now you're seeing what I'm going through with this series, all these divine interventions that were not me asking for these individuals. They just started showing up. And there's so much more to share. So I just want to end this here. Thank you very much for watching. As I said before, take what resonates to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're getting through whatever you're going through. And if you have questions, I'm considering taking your questions from the comments and doing a question answer video. So feel free to do that. My email is also in the description. I forgot to mention that. So you can get in touch with me other than comments. I am available. You can write to me if you have something more personal you want to share or request some kind of work that I offer. So again, thank you, and stay tuned for the next video and follow me through this incredible journey through this respiratory thing and these divine interventions. Thanks again.